Hi class, and welcome to Module 5. Congratulations to you for making it to the last module in this course. The title of this module is called Credible Sources, and you can see here what I have on the screen is fact or fake. We're all aware of fake news and those stories that we see, 40-foot snake discovered in our area, and then we learn that the photo was photoshopped and it's fake news. So the title of this module, Credible Sources, it's very relevant in this day of the plethora of information that's available on the internet. It's a very important skill that we learn to know how to evaluate sources and determine if they're credible or not, and to know who we can trust. So let's talk about how this module is going to work. The first folder in this module will show you how to use what is called the A, B, C, and D method to determine if a website is credible. Then after you look at using the A, B, C, and D method for credibility of a website, you're going to have an activity where you will use our own Carl Albert State College library to find credible sources. And in this activity, you're going to use the library databases. Now make sure if you're off campus that you use your Carl Albert State College ID and password, the same one you use for Invite Connect and Blackboard, in order to access library resources off campus. Then after you finish that activity, the next folder is going to discuss plagiarism. And this is a very important topic, especially as you progress into Comp 2, where you're conducting research to write cited papers where you cite the sources that you use and that you summarize and paraphrase the information that you've read. In this module, the rules of how to use other works in your writing will be addressed, and there's an extensive lecture on plagiarism and how to identify it and what it is. So then after watching that lecture, you're going to have an activity about plagiarism. And in this activity, you're going to read an article about a young man named John Walsh. And you will find the heavy price that he paid for committing plagiarism. And so what you're going to do is you're going to read that article, and then you're going to write a summary in your own words, a 200 to 300 word paragraph summarizing what you've read and indicating that you can write a summary without plagiarizing. Then finally, the last module, the last folder in this module is called Moving from Reading to Writing. And so for this assignment, the topic is going to be criminal justice. And what you're going to do is watch a video and read an article about exonerated prisoners. Have you ever thought about what it would be like to be accused, convicted, and serve time for a crime that you did not commit, that you knew you were not guilty of? Well, that's what this assignment is going to focus around. You are going to watch a video, look at an article, and then you're going to choose one of over 300 exonerated prisoners that are listed by the Innocence Project, and you're going to conduct some research. You're going to find two sources on the exonerated prisoner that you have chosen, and then you're going to relate their story without plagiarizing. And so in this summary, I would encourage you to try using some of the new vocabulary words that you've learned to use throughout this course, and develop those writing skills using those vocabulary words. I do encourage you to finish strong in the course and finish up this module. Please do not hesitate to contact me if you have any questions.